Time now for our popular weekly cookery segment, Northern Nancy's Country Kitchen, with this week's recipe, chocolate birthday cake.
We're going to put the icing on the birthday cake. This is a bar of chocolate. I'm going to break it up into pieces, put it in a bowl, and I'm going to melt it over the water, which I'm putting in the pan.
You're using Swiss milk chocolate, and it's 100 grams.
While that's melting, I'm going to get out the cake out of the tin. It's been in the tin, and I put that underneath so that it's easy to lift out. There we are.
So this is the cake that you made the other day.
That's the cake we made the
Now, how long can you how long can you keep a cake before you ice it or put cream on?
In the fridge, it will keep a week easily. In the freezer, it will keep 3 months.
Now here we have Nancy melting the chocolate for the chocolate cake in her pan, but she's actually put some water in the pan. How much water, Nancy? Just an inch or so?
Yes.
And then you put a bowl on top of that so that the chocolate doesn't come into direct contact with the pan. And just breaking up the last bits of chocolate now and melting it over this heat.
Watch it, because the chocolate might go a bit oily. Now it's a bit hard to spread, so I'm going to soften it by putting a bit of the cream in.
And this happens to be some cream left over from last time she was making the sherry trifle, so if you've got a bit of cream left in the fridge, you can always use it to soften up the cake mix. That looks very nice. Now, one of the important things Nancy has told me is to keep the chocolate liquid, and that can be quite difficult if you take it off the heat to add something like cream. And she's also added a small bit of hot water just to keep the chocolate to a spreading consistency. And here we go, the chocolate's ready, and I'm going to carefully spread it on top of the cake. Oh, look at that. So you should be able to tell by looking at the chocolate whether it's going to run down the side or whether it's going to be of a nice consistency for spreading.
You can see
on the top of the cake.
Melted there. Maybe that's the cream.
And I suppose the thing is, when you're using these lovely ingredients, it doesn't really matter if there's a bit of a lump here or there. That's what country kitchen is all about. And here's the cake all beautifully covered with chocolate, and we'll be putting some candles on later on for the birthday.
You have to.
Now, which is your better side?
Okay,
So she turned round and looked at the wall.
I'm
Oh, that's not fair.
okay, and here we are. Helen's arrived for tea. Hello! Hello, Helen! And we're going to have the trifle and the chocolate cake, which we saw being made earlier in the last two programmes. So Nancy, how are you feeling about how the way things are turning out?
Full.
Full. We're about to blow out the candles because it is actually today Helen's birthday. So this is the homemade cake, Helen, so if you could do the honours for us.
Right, I have to say do a wish first because I forgot last time.
Happy birthday!
times a year.
3. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that didn't make one for me this time. I was in a tent. I remember when I actually bought one for Ewan one year. And I bought him a I bought him a Harry Potter cake because I thought it would be nice to actually buy my son a cake instead of making him one. And do you know what he said? I prefer your cakes, Mum. So from that time on,
nice.
I've always made them. Right.
Well, obviously Helen,
Delicious.
Helen,
Just want
that
to
she can't
show
wait.
this delicious piece here. Here we have an 1/8 of the cake.
Would you like some trifle?
No, but I'm sure you would. Wouldn't you, Mike?
I think the cook ought to have the first piece. Thank you.
Would you like to try the cake and tell us what you think?
Oh, right, okay.
We can always edit it out if it's not complimentary.
Lovely.
Nice.
Complimentary.
Oh,
Michael?
that's beautiful. Beautiful, light,
A jug of these, a
fluffy.
bowl of wine.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Are you going to eat some, Michael, so you can see how you enjoy the cake? I've never seen you hold back for so long.
Lovely.
And Northern Nancy hasn't had her cake yet. She'll be having some soon.
Right then, Stella, this is your last week here in Delft, and there it goes. And what is your opinion?
Well, you know, I have always loved Northern Nancy's chocolate cake, which is one of the reasons I'm making this video, so that I can learn how to make it for myself.
Ah, and what have you learned?
Well, I've learned that it's made with love, it's made with care, and it takes a lot longer than buying a shop-bought cake, but I knew that anyway.
But worth it, you said? Yeah.
It is so good. Absolutely delicious, yeah, and it's lovely to have it on your birthday.